Right? Okay. All right, I'd like to call the meeting to order at 6:32 p.m.
Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by forwarding a copy to the Courier News, Star Ledger, and posting on the Township website at least 48 hours prior to the meeting, all in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Foster?
Here.
Mrs. Illis? Here. Mr. Machado?
Here.
Mr. Maderos?
Here.
Mr. Moran?
Here.
Mrs. Pogue? Here. Mayor DeVaney?
Mayor Devaney is absent, so. Pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, to the republic, stands one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay.
See that one part, and I'll say my part.
Okay, at this time, we're going to need to go into executive session. So I turn the floor over to Councilwoman Vice President.
Whereas the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-1, expressly provide that a public body may move into executive session and exclude the public from that portion of a meeting at which the public body discusses any of the 9 areas set forth in NJSA 10:4-12B. And whereas the Township Council of the Township of Berkeley Heights has determined it necessary to move into executive session to discuss the following subject, which are included in the aforesaid exceptions: attorney-client privilege, contract negotiations, Connell zoning ordinance. Now therefore be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Berkeley Heights that it does hereby move into executive session pursuant to NJSA 10:4-12B to discuss the aforesaid matters, and it is further resolved that the aforesaid discussions shall be made public either at the public meeting following said executive session or at any such time that any litigated or personnel matters are concluded, or upon conclusion of any negotiations or related discussions, or as otherwise specified, and it is further resolved that this resolution shall take effect pursuant to law.
Any second? Second. We have a second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Foster?
Yes.
Mrs. Illis?
Yes.
Mr. Machado?
Yes.
Mr. Maderos?
Yes.
Mr. Moran?
Yes.
Mrs. Pogue?
Yes.
Okay, folks, thank you. Sit tight. We shall return.
Yeah, unless there's stuff all over the place.
March, that's bad.
They were ready to fight each other.
Thursday.
Not good, okay. Just curious, how'd you get up? Just get up.
I'll let you know for sure tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
We're okay.
Thanks. If all of a sudden I have this sudden urge to bail out. I'll be like, oh, Scott's gonna call.
Scott, are you here on Friday? Is it this Friday? Bring my list to you again.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me know as soon as you know.
Yeah, great.
Because I have to change it with else in the scene.
Yeah, no, she can get back.
Sure, she's sleeping.
I'm sure, and that's why I said, this isn't like, you know, like.
Susie has to go to bed soon. Susie has surgery
Right.
tomorrow. And little surgery.
Good.
Weird girl.
But it's okay, I'm just, yeah, thinking something.
No, 2 days.
No.
Try to go back on trial. So on for this. Now, I didn't, 2 days in a row. Still hard. It's going with them. We're just trying to find something.
You know, same Very.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, guess what? It's back.
Bye.
Good. So I need a motion to come back into regular session.
No, we're good.
Oh, we're good.
Finished it out
We
there.
did.
We're back. I just recorded that. We're back.
Great.
We're good. Margaret.
Right.
Sorry. Leaving on the dog here. I move to open the citizens hearings.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Foster,
Yes.
Mrs. Ellis,
Yeah.
Mr. Machado,
Yes.
Mr. Maderos.
Yes.
Mr. Moran,
Yes.
Mrs. Pope.
Yes.
All right, comments are welcome during the public comment period during this meeting on any matter of which the township has jurisdiction. Make your comment, the speaker must come forward to the microphone, says that, point the microphone, state his or her name and address for the record. Each speaker is limited to 3 minutes. Council President will keep time. Please promptly yield the floor when time is called, return to your seat. Your cooperation and adherence to these rules of order will ensure an orderly and respectful meeting. Put you on the clock, my friend.
Clock on.
What?
My name is Joe Iadanza, from 923 Mountain Avenue, Berkeley Heights. A couple of questions real quick. The executive session you just had, when will we see the results of that? And was that 3 separate items or was it 1 item? Was it an attorney-client privilege, was 1 section?
All one item. All
They were all 1 thing with Connell?
Yes.
Okay. That's good. Nelson left. Because it was getting kind of late, so I said, you want me to say anything? He said, yes, would you please? And his concern is with Sherman Avenue. He says it's a real concern of his. I said to him, I've already spoke to the council about this, and he just wanted to reiterate it, but he thinks it's a lot of concrete, which I never said, but he said there's a lot of concrete. He said, how come the environmental commission didn't say anything about that? I know that there's a lot of concern about the bricks that are missing. A lot of people are very upset about that. And I just want to make sure that took care of Nelson. I'll talk about the next stuff at the next session.
Okay. Oh, the bricks, that was answered at the last meeting.
Yeah, I don't think that, I don't want to talk for Nelson, but that was a big concern. I think you said they were gonna put some kind of plaque up, or they were gonna try to encompass everything.
Yes.
I know that there's a lot of other people that are very disappointed. I know of an individual specifically who said, I paid 300 blankly blank bucks for that. Where's my brick? I said, I don't know what to tell you. You should go check. I said, I know that, what I read was that they used the Edmonds tax. Was it Edmonds? And they
Yeah,
tried
give you a
to-
list of all the
They like the
donors.
donors,
Yeah, they
right.
were like $35. The
Well,
bricks.
I understand. I'm just
Right,
saying
yeah.
what I heard. It's not.
Yep,
I
to get a
can't
complete
confirm.
list, yes.
But a lot of people are really upset. Especially the people that are baby boomers.
To answer your first question about when you're gonna have the information, I'm sure our attorney can either answer that or as far as the executive session. Is there a time limit on that?
No, there's no time limit on it, it's just, well, I guess there's a question about just when the minutes are in general gonna be available, or when, like, we get them on every day.
When you guys were in there, I was able to go online and started going through the rules and regulations about executive meetings in the state of New Jersey. And it's, if I read it correctly, I can't repeat it verbatim. It's supposed to be published somehow in the future, so people could review it, and so on and so forth. And then when I saw the way it was structured here, I didn't know there was 3 items, like I said, or 1. And then I figured that, you know, it's a lawyer over here and the lawyer over here, all that good stuff. Okay?
So
Oh,
Joe,
well-
actually, the state of the law in the state of New Jersey, it says it right here that any litigated or personnel matters are concluded or a conclusion of a negotiation, so it would depend, it's an open-ended time.
Oh, no, yeah, I understand that certain things are confidential, but in the end, it's supposed to be part of the, what is the open,
Both meetings, exactly.
right. And if I understand it, it's gonna change this year anyway, that we're changing the way you have to advertise. You don't have to use the papers anymore, the newspapers anymore.
That won't affect this.
Well,
That
I'm
law,
saying,
that law did change already.
I understand,
Yeah.
and well, since I'm here. And this is from last meeting. I apologize for not being here last time, but there was something about $5,000 for a lawyer for some kind of conflict resolution. That seems to be
Conflict attorney,
Special conflict, right.
conflict
That one
resolution
is-
attorney for $5,000,
not to exceed, yeah.
not to exceed $5,000, which I thought was kind of low. You know,
I don't think we've had to use a conflict resolution attorney in the 7 years I've been here.
so this is an ongoing thing we do. every
Yeah,
year.
it's just an ongoing, a professional we appoint every year in case we need them, in case our attorney has a conflict with another client that we're in a
So
dispute
that's something
over.
he can't do.
Yeah, it'd be stuff that explicitly that I cannot handle,
Oh, okay.
it'd be only stuff that I can't handle, yeah.
Okay, I'll wait for the rest when we get to the next section. Thank you.
There's not another
There's not
second.
another, yeah, there's not another citizens hearing, this is it.
Oh, then I'll talk about the next stuff. I gotta go get my paper.
We'll put you back on the clock, though.
You were there for a long
We
time.
don't make you wait till the end anymore.
That's for comments. We were talking about Nelson, the young lady and myself, you know. You could have had it differently, but that's besides the point. Okay, on number 2026-80 bond, $590,000. I assume it's going mostly for the wastewater system, but it specifically mentions the jet vacuum truck cost. Does anybody, I'm sorry, the jet vacuum truck. Does anybody know what the cost is gonna be for that jet vacuum truck?
And we purchased it already through a 0 to low interest loan
Right.
from the iBank. This is like
This is a follow-up.
yeah, but it's already purchased.
No, I understand it, but how much did the truck cost?
Oh, I don't know if the,
Gotcha.
which one is it?
So.
Yeah. I would have to look it up.
Okay, it's, I know, I was just, it's not $590,000. At least I hope not,
I think it was at least 500,000, yes.
for the truck.
100%, yes.
Really?
Yes, it's expensive.
You ever seen one of those trucks?
Yes, I did.
And,
It's,
How it take off, suction, all that good stuff.
yeah, lots of accoutrement on there.
Absolutely, yeah. I was reading through the bills, the snow removal by contractors, Merzicola, the $54,547. So they're removing snow somewhere along the line, but then we got into the Dunbar construction because we had bad trucks and people were out. They're two separate bills, I'm assuming. Merzicola, let's say, I don't know what Merzicola cleans, but he cleans something.
right, they're different plowing contractors.
Right, somebody could be plowing the
We hire more than one.
3
contractor.
acres, somebody
Right,
should be
correct,
prying
correct.
the people that used to be with the church
Right.
was. But Dunbar was specifically hired because of December 15th.
Yeah.
The snow
Yes,
slope.
yes, that's the, yes. It was a special scenario where they needed their
They
extra
needed
help.
people and trucks.
They had a, it was a random rarity.
I understand.
Yeah, that's why it was put in a resolution separate.
Okay. I was going through the bills again. And there was Glock 47s, their weapons, and it says said one. I'm assuming that there's more than one Glock purchased.
Check the number.
You want to tell? It was 10. It was 10.
There's 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It was
assuming
actually, it was actually 10. Alvaro and I looked at that.
Back and forth.
And then you got credit for.
And they credit, yes, they did. They got a credit for, it was a trade-in basically.
Okay, I also looked at the calcium chloride for $914.65, 50-pound bags. I assume you bought more than one bag, but it doesn't show that on the line item.
Yeah.
Now, I got a question here. DCA, DCA, Department of Community Affairs. We're paid $19,388 the third quarter. What do we get in return? What is the benefit for Berkeley Heights?
I'd have to see what exactly that payment was for.
That was a bill for $19,000.
But it may be permit fees,
I don't know.
That's the Department of Consumer Affairs.
right, so I have to.
Okay. And going back to the Oprah thing, we're supposed to have a list of all the meetings for the year coming up. When does that have to be published?
Yeah,
Oh, it has been out. Yeah.
It's been out?
Yes. So
probably on the website already. It's already been out.
it,
See what you missed when you didn't come to a meeting?
Okay, that's what I have so far, and thank you for your time.
Hey, Joe, Joe,
Excuse me?
can you tell your friend Nelson, that he should, if he hasn't already, he should take the survey for the,
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, I don't know if he did. I mean, he could certainly express his concerns there too. And you know, obviously there's room for him to, put his own,
Input.
yes, his own input.
Okay, oh, real quick, just to let you know, potentially, we should do this for a living, potentially this weekend, a lot of snow. So once again, if you take the time, if you drive on Sherman Avenue, and if there's a lot of snow, you're gonna see how it piles up and how it becomes an impediment to driving in and around that area. You know, like I said to you, you got a parking lot, when the train stops, a lot of people get off, they get into their cars, they can't wait to get out. You have a lot of people driving from the east, coming out, they're making left-hand turns, you got a track, you know, you gotta be careful. Just want you to be aware of that. Thank you. Any, guys want to ask me any questions?
Thank
Okay, thank you.
Stay warm, Joe.
Want me to ask anything else? Okay.
Joe, you're a one-man band, my friend.
Okay, seeing no one else, I move to close the citizens hearing.
Second. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Foster.
Yes.
Mrs. Illis,
Yes.
Mr. Machado,
Yes,
Mr. Maderos,
Yes.
Mr. Moran,
Yes.
Mrs. Pope.
Yes,
okay, I move to adopt the consent agenda consisting of resolutions 2026-75 through 2026-93. These resolutions will be approved by one motion.
Second. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Foster.
Yes.
Mrs. Illis,
Yes.
Mr. Machado,
Yes,
Mr. Maderos,
Yes.
Mr. Moran,
Yes.
Mrs. Pope.
yes.
Okay, council reports. This will go. I'm first out of the gate, all right, right out of the gate, here we go. Okay. The Historic Preservation Committee met last Thursday, and we got a lot of things in the hopper coming up for the 250th anniversary for the United States and also for the Littell Lord Festival. We have a couple of things that we're gonna be coming up, some special items, so just be on the lookout for that. We're also looking for more volunteers. Anybody out there in TV land, you wanna come out and join us, just reach out to Town Hall, get on the website, and you will see an application. Just fill it out for the Historic Preservation Committee. I also want to point out that on Sunday, January 18th was considered World Snow Day. It was organized by the International Ski Federation in an annual event to get children and families involved in snow sports. Now, I know Mother Nature was looking at that because she dumped a whole lot of stuff on us, okay? So that's to encourage families to get out there and probably ski and snowboard and sled.
Snowshoe.
And do craft, snowshoe, absolutely, absolutely. Saturday, January 31st is National Hot Chocolate Day. Okay, and with winter being here, everybody loves hot chocolate, I know that. My son seems to go out of the house with one every morning, I don't know how that happens, but he likes making his own. So if you wanna have some hot chocolate, you can gather up with your loved ones by the fireplace and indulge in the rich, creamy goodness that brings a smile on everybody's face. Now, I don't know how Mother Nature does this too, but she dumped a whole lot of snow on us this past Sunday. It's probably gonna do it again next weekend. But today is National Penguin Day. National Penguin Day is observed and to celebrate the charming birds that bring much joy and love to the animal kingdom and a unique way of life. Penguins symbolize resilience, adaptability, community, and thriving in some of the most difficult climates on Earth while conquering the hearts and the wild and beauty of playful behavior. So National Penguin Day was founded in 1972. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Okay, I'm up next.
Margaret, yep.
The Complete and Green Streets Committee has not yet had their first meeting, but we are planning one. We've had some informal discussions. Next up for us is going to be some public communication and education materials about the new state law having to do with e-bikes. So we'll be working with the police department on that to make sure that we get the information about what is now required and not permitted with e-bikes. So hopefully that will help the accidents involving e-bikes. It's a problem. Just a quick note about Sherman Avenue. The construction is continuing. I know it's hard to tell from the state of the road today what it's going to be like in the future, but once it's finished, the optimal situation is that it won't be used as much as a cut through as it is today. So it will be much more pedestrian friendly and much safer for walkers in our downtown area. And that was the goal, and it's going to be very nice when it's done. I spoke to the engineer briefly about the Springfield Avenue sidewalk project, and they are moving ahead with the design documents on that. So that's wonderful news. Angie and I spoke to an engineer about de-snagging the Passaic River and also the 4 major streams. Those streams are in the area of Hillcrest, Riverbend, Hampton Drive, and Robbins. Those are individual streams that feed into larger bodies of water that continue to be a problem. So we're going to work on a federal appropriation on that and also quantify and, get estimates on how we can better clear those on an ongoing basis. The flooding task force is not yet set up again, and hopefully we'll have a resolution on that at the next council meeting. So that's it for me.
Awesome. Bill.
Well, this past weekend, we had the honor of attending the annual awards dinner for our Berkeley Heights Fire Department. It was a privilege to recognize the incredible men and women who selflessly serve our community with professionalism, courage, and unwavering dedication. We are deeply grateful for their commitment to keeping our residents safe, often at a great personal sacrifice. And congratulations to all this year's award recipients. Your hard work and service do not go unnoticed. I wish each of them continued success, good health, and safety in the years ahead. That's okay.
Albert.
So Thursday last week, I attended the Board of Health meeting. Bill joined me as well. The President Bob Dorsey was reappointed president at that meeting, and a discussion included the fact that Union County has doubled its TB fees from Friday last year to this year. And don't know what's going to happen next year. We can afford it. It's basically insurance. It helps us to, in the event that we have a pandemic or a number of cases of tuberculosis, the county covers that soup to nuts. So it's worthwhile paying it, and it's just an increased cost for us. The Economic Development Committee meets this Friday. I will attend. And I also attended, as we all did on the council, the fire department installation, which was a lot of fun. And I guess the takeaway I had from that is I was amazed at how young and the camaraderie of that fire department. It's just stunning. And yet they responded to almost 800 calls this past year. So really remarkable achievement. That's a remarkable agency. So that's it.
I will bank my talk until the next meeting.
Well, can I use this spot for one more second?
No, so much for that.
I apologize, I forgot one thing. This coming Saturday, for all of you who do not know, we will be having our annual free rabies clinic being held at the fire department here in town from 10 to 1. First come, first serve. We only have 50 vaccinations, but it is free. And if you want to avoid spending any money at your local vet, I recommend you coming to our free rabies clinic this coming Saturday between 10 and 11. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, so I guess I'm last, I'm not least, yeah, so, I'm actually working on a grant for, it's the AARP Challenge Grant, and it's for spicing up Peppertown Park. We tried it once through T-Mobile, but, that's nationwide, this is nationwide too, but I think we have a little bit of an in because they texted me to let me know the grant was available, so it's a good thing. And the mayor's wellness event, the mayor's not here tonight, but on January 31st, and I'm having a brain moment. This year's called, not a crawl, what's it called? The mayor's retreat?
Happiness retreat.
Happiness retreat. So it is on the 31st. I know, President Foster has a QR code somewhere on, I looked for it on the website. I didn't
It's
see it.
not on there yet.
All right, so how people,
By tomorrow.
okay, so once we get that up there, you can access that. It was a great event last year. And
If I can interrupt, it's gonna
yeah.
be called Happier You in 2026, a whole being wellness and happiness retreat.
And what time is it?
It is gonna be from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. on Saturday, January 31st. You need to register by January 30th. Go.
Yeah, lots of different events happening, and we all met last week, and the events sound really, really engaging, and it's a great way to meet your community. Planning board met to reorg, but nothing happened, and the next meeting was canceled. And I wanted to mention also snow removal. So, I know that Liza put it up on the website, which is great, because I walk my dog a lot, and I think some people aren't realizing that it's your responsibility if you have a sidewalk in front of your house to shovel it. And if you, your house abuts another street, and if it's not in front of your house, you're responsible for that sidewalk as well. And I wish everyone a nice snow day this weekend
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
for World Snow Day. And that's all I have.
Absolutely.
Actually, all of you covered all of the big updates we had. We're getting ready for budget appropriation, talking to all the departments about their needs for, this year. Yes, the sewer plant is going to be a big focus of necessary investment. And I have a reminder, we do have a new legal notice page on our website, which is berkeleyheights.gov. If you go to berkeleyheights.gov, under resident services, there's an icon called legal notices. So this is also what Angela and Joe were referring to. So we now just have to post our legal notices online because we are actually caught up to the century that we are actually living in now, and the state has caught up to this. So all of the legal notices are put here in one easy spot for residents. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you. And motion to adjourn. Motion to adjourn. Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Guys have it. Yes, we're out of here. Thank you very
Stay
much.
warm,
Thanks for
everybody.
coming.
We're so excited to move around the color.
Oh, yeah.